Hi, I'm Yuktha. I'm a rising senior at Doherty Valley High School, and this is my second milestone video. My project is a sound reactive paper lanterns, and I chose this project because I love LED lights and music in general. So to start off my project, to start off the second milestone of my project, I focused on the building aspect, like building and actually attaching all the lanterns and make sure they light up. So obviously they do, but to start off, how I did it was I had to assemble the entire power rail. So this power rail is basically how like all the lights get powered and how like the actual circuit functions. So to start off, I connected this power rail to the JST connectors mentioned in the last milestone, which I assembled. And the JST connectors are obviously connected to the feather and the actual power source, which is the outlet over there. So after connecting those two together with solder and heat shrink, after that I focused on actually arranging all the lanterns onto the power rail. So I arranged kind of in like a spread out like layout. I kind of laid it out, and then after that I to actually assemble like actually attach the the wire from the lanterns onto the wire from the power rail. I split apart the power rail. So the power rail has four wires initially. I stripped off one entire wire, and the striped wire represents power. The middle wire represents the data wire, and then the like outer wire represents the ground. So in the lanterns, as I mentioned in the last milestone, it has four wires though, which is power, ground, data in, and data out. So I needed to cut the data wire from the power rail into two. So the one closer to the power source was data in, and one furthest from the power source was data out. So how I did it was using basically using this like the wires from the lanterns. I twisted all like each, and I kind of split apart all the wires, and I twisted each like corresponding wire to the wherever it goes. So like the striped wire represented the power, so I twisted the power wire onto the striped wire from the power rail. So that was the power, and then the left one, like the left middle one, was data in, right, data out, and then the first one was ground. So after I twisted it, I soldered it, and then I was gonna use heat shrink, but then I didn't think I needed it afterwards. So after that, what I did was that that's how I basically just set up the whole thing. I tried testing it out after, and that's where my challenges begin. So after setting up the entire 5 lanterns and everything, I thought everything would work, but it clearly didn't. Only one would light up. So after one lit up, I was thinking, how do I make the rest of the 4 light up? I thought it was like some kind of circuit issue or some like kind of electrical thing where like it was shorted or something was happening. So I put electrical tape at like around around 25 solder points, and I thought that would like eliminate all my issues, and I thought everything would light up. It still didn't. So what I did afterwards was I went on the WLED website and I kind of researched a little bit and to see like what exactly was I missing. And after around an hour of research, I still wasn't able to actually like light up the 4 lanterns. But then I realized that it was actually just like an issue about the configuration settings where I needed to change the length of how many pixels were actually lighting up. So initially I put 12 pixels because each ring has 12 pixels in it, and there's 5 rings, but so I've set it to 12. But it's actually I should have set it to 60 because there's 5 rings and with 12 pixels each, so that makes it 60 pixels total. So once I set it to 60, all 5 lit up and it was perfect. So what's next in my milestone 3? I'm trying to make the actual lantern sound reactive, so they'll be reactive to sound, and I'm pretty excited to see what's next. Yeah, thank you.